Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to your tube channels. Yeah, your tube channels. Odama Groovy D Abednego. I'm still your host, the GROOVY and DEE. Please do try and subscribe to our channels on YouTube, Odama Groovy D Abednego. You encourage us do what we doing. Today we'll be talking Cross River State. We'll be talking the most beautiful and the most peaceful state in the Federal Republic of Nigeria. We'll be talking about a state that employs during the period of campaign. We'll be talking about a state that pays in advance. We'll be talking about a state that is now an industrial revolution, a revolutionary state. We'll be talking about a state that used to be known as a civil service state. We'll be talking about a state governed by a professor, a state deputized by a professor. We'll be talking particularly the Superhighway. A lot of people have asked me a lot of questions, and as much as I do know, I've been able to explain to people that Superhighway is a product of intellectual money. Though Cross River State has a role to play financially, like getting the EIA, the environmental impact assessment and all that, mapping out the roads and all that, Cross River State has to do that. The money has to come from the state government through a governor that makes money intellectually. People think this project can never come to pass. Some people, because of the financial strength of the state, and like most times, the governor runs the state with zero allocation. Cross River State may be due for 3 billion naira, and they will say 1.2 billion has been deducted for the the first previous government from 1999 to whenever he ended, and then they will say another 1.8 has been deducted for the loan taken by the government that ended in 2015. So the governor runs the state with zero allocation, but he makes money intellectually, and that's why he talks about intellectual money. So the Superhighway is a product of intellectual money. Now, how to make this a reality? When you go to countries like Germany, that construction giant, nation, they finish constructions in their country. They finish all the constructions that they need, and then most of these construction companies still service their equipment with money. The money they already made before, they use it now to service their equipment, kept in the warehouse. So these companies are ready to go to any third world country, construct, manage, and make money, and then move on. And that's where AYADE is coming in from. In fact, I'm meant to understand this. I was made to understand all this through the workings and of this government of Professor Senator Ben AYADE, the Okankabeyo one of Cross River State, the revolutionary reference of West Africa. I think with that, we have a little summary explanation of that project to Superhighway. Now, the benefit of Superhighway to Cross River State and to Nigeria is that it is going to serve as an evacuation corridor for the deep sea port, the Bakassi deep sea port. By the time you take, for instance, an Enugu man wants to get this container of goods. He prefer to get them from Bakassi here, and with a good road like the Superhighway, it will get to Enugu right on time. You know what I'm saying? You want to take it to Benue State or even Abuja, it's far better from here, because the road is going to span all through from here to Benue State. So that's the importance, the benefit of the Superhighway to everybody. Now, these construction companies, of course, the roads, there are places that you find them 6 good lanes. I'm talking about Superhighway. You know what I'm saying? 6 good lane. You are coming. There's nothing like headlong collision on such roads. And you know one surprising thing again: the road is going to be Wi-Fi all through. While you're on the road, you are browsing whatever, you are downloading the world, all for free. Then this road will have some toll gates. Monies that will be made from heavy duty vehicles that apply these roads, will service the road. And then this construction company that will take up this business, of course, was going to have a percentage from the monies that were made, and then the federal government would have some percentage, and the state, of course, will have some percentage. And at a point, for some years, as agreed by the government and this construction company, they're going to leave all to Cross River State, and will be managing and will be paying certain percentage to the federal government. That's the benefit of intellectual money. That's AYADE for you. That's the Okankabeyu one of Cross River State. And I want to use this opportunity to advise the federal government, if the federal government is really serious and sincere about the economic recovery of this nation as battered from 2015 till date, then the likes, or rather I recommend Professor Ben AYADE, to be taken into consideration to work with the federal government to recover the nation's economy, as we know that we are still deeply into recession. This is all I've got to say today, and before I go, I have a song for AYADE. I must sing part of it. AYADE, don't overtake, overtake, yeah. You don't overtake. AYADE, don't overtake, overtake, yeah.